Hey, it's T. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make a fake beard, which I don't really know the circumstances of really how you would want to make a fake beard, but we had to. Maybe you're like having like a history project and you have to be Abraham Lincoln. I don't know. Apparently he had a beard. I think he did. So, anyways, you have to have time on your hands because this takes a long time, and if you aren't patient, then it's just not going to work out at all. You got to be patient. So, and if you don't have time on your hands, here's another tip. Go to the nearest barbershop, grab as much hair as you can get, put it in like Ziploc baggies or something, and then glue it to your face. I'm serious. That's probably the only option that you will have, besides having like a Santa Claus beard. But really, who would want to have a Santa Claus beard? I don't want to have a Santa Claus beard, even though I'm making one. So, here is everything that you need. You need a hot glue gun. Be careful with this. This can hurt people. I know by experience. This metal part is really hot. Then you need string. This string is, I'm not sure. Don't ask me. You just can't have like I don't really know what the kind of string is called, but it's got to have this like white part in the middle of it where you could pull it apart and it makes this cool thing that sort of looks like a beard. I don't know what to call it, so just find out by yourself. It's got to have these three parts. So, you're with that. You got to have your Sharpie marker. No, that's still upside down. Gotta have your Sharpie marker. It doesn't really matter what color it is. I have a black one. And you gotta have Glad press and seal. Glad press and seal. It doesn't really matter if you have this, but I just found this easier. And you gotta have scissors. I got lady on these ones. That's right. So, first thing that you do is you take your Glad press and seal. You take a good amount so that you can fit it on your face. Okay, so take that like this. Make sure that it's all nice and straight. And be putting it on your face. And then if you're a girl like me, get your hair out of your face. And then go like this. Now, I can't talk right now. Do not put it over your mouth and your nose. That's just retarded. So, you do that, and then what you do is you trace from there all the way over to there. And then there, a little bit under your chin. Up to there, and then you gotta do a mouth thing. So, like that. And you see, it's not perfect because I'm going to do it where it's perfect later. Just in like a minute. So, now what you do, I'm going to move this closer so it's going to be bumpy for a second. Now what you do is, see, I got those ones up there that are amazing. Now what you do is you just stick it on a wall. Just like that. Stick it on the wall. And then you take your Sharpie marker again and just trace over what you did. Just like that. You can't really see it. Let me move this closer. Just like that. They'll turn out something like that. Ignore this part up here. And that. See, that's my Santa Claus beard. It's amazing. So, now what you do is you gotta have your string. Now you gotta have your string. And it's got 3 parts in it, like I said before. You gotta take them apart, but you gotta do them in this order. Get it? there's a part that wraps all the way around, and it's really hard to get. But if you look like very close, like you'll see like this little. You just gotta have the string, and you'll see this little thing wrapping around it. You gotta pull that. It'll be really easy, and it'll do that, and it'll just go right back. Now I put these in a separate pile so I can make this one, which is a scrap one, the really curly one. And then you take the shiny part. I call it the shiny part. It's not really shiny. And you take it apart. And you put that in your scrap pile too. So all you have left is this. And then you can easily just pull it apart. And it turns into fluffiness. Now I'm going to put this on my Santa Claus beard. So what you do is take your hot glue gun and you just glue apart and then stick it. And it should be something like that. I know you can't really see it. So I'm going to take a new part, try to hold the thing up there and show you how it's done. Okay. So here's the thing. You pull it, take the two ends, put them together. And if one's longer than the other, it doesn't really matter. So here's my hot glue gun. And voila! See? And no one side's bigger than the other, but I'm not finished. So, you do that. I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, you just gotta do it over and over and over again. That's the only hard part. Okay? I mean, I get it. Most people don't have patience. And I don't either. That's why I got stuck with this job. Well, not really, but still. So, that's how you make a fake beard. You'll see the finished product the next time that we have a web show when we do BAA, Beard Addicts Anonymous. So, good luck making your fake beards, and I hope that you are not stupid in any of these things, because if you are not blaming it on me. Because I showed you how to do it. Do not cover your nose and your mouth with the stupid press and seal stuff. Don't be sniffing your Sharpie markers. And don't be eating any string. And don't be burning your eyes out with your hot glue gun. So, see you next time. This is T. Bye.